Good morning. Yes, it's the crack of dawn, and yes, I'm sitting in my car. And yes, it's the first day of high school orientation, and Maddie, well, Maddie's going to be late because Maddie didn't get up. So anyway, this is how my day's starting. And I'm back. Well, we made it to school for the orientation 15 minutes late, which is, to me, like unacceptable because we live a 3-minute drive from the school. But the funny thing is, so we arrive at the school and we pull up, and of course the majority of everybody's in there, and she says, well, where do I go? Where do you go? Like, I don't know. Well, what am I supposed to do? Well, maybe follow other people and see where they're going, although there weren't a whole, oh God, this hair is horrendous. I digress. So anyway, she goes into the auditorium, which, I mean, most people with a lick of common sense would say, well, probably in the auditorium. In fairness to her, I hadn't had coffee. I'm remedying that right now. So I was a tad on edge. But I'm really, being respectful of time is very important to me. Very important to me. Both my husband and I, we just think that to be a successful person, you pretty much have to, you know, follow, you know, you have to care about other people's time. And that's one thing that Maddie hasn't done. She just goes to her own drummer. And so I don't know that we'll ever be able to change that. I think a lot of the work here is going to have to be on myself, which, you know, God knows, but I really do. I think I've come a long way, hopefully with patience. Not that this Cranky Carpooler, she's back. The Cranky Carpooler is back, so we should have a lot of episodes. It just, you know, I came from a time of common sense, and we didn't need a GPS to find our way into an auditorium at high school. We had to figure it out. I mean, you know, our parents threw, not that this is right, but you know, my father, his favorite saying was, you know, if we never anymore would say we're bored, because after the first 100 times hearing "go play in traffic," and we lived in New York, you know, you kind of figured out, well, not such a good idea. Anyway, we did make it. She's there for a few hours for the orientation. Hopefully she'll, you know, figure it out that you got to be on time for school, which is really making me nervous because she has to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is not a morning person. She's a night owl. So in fairness to her, my husband and I, we're morning people. We get up at the crack of dawn. We're happy. We enjoy our coffee. Well, not so much from the other video, you know, from the intro to this video, but generally, I'm a happy person if I have time just to have a cup of coffee and get my wits about me. I do the majority of my work in the morning just because that's when I like to do it, and I feel really good about it. So, without further ado, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to work and start doing my stuff. But I would love to hear from you, and I would love suggestions about, excuse me, you know, getting a teen to cooperate, getting a teen to, you know, get up on time, to respect my time, and, you know, to kind of motivate her. And I know we're going to have to work through this, and times have changed, and so hopefully I can change with the times. And yeah, I'm getting a haircut on Friday, so, oh, that's Gingy. This is Gingy. This is one of my little dachshunds. And right behind me, that's Diesel. Remember I told you, if you watched my previous video, he is our little, he's not so little, he was supposed to be small, but he's 45 pounds. He's a Boston Terrier. He's the one that can swim and surf, and, you know, he treads water. He's hysterical. And then Sophie is somewhere around. Usually, oh, she's right next to Ginger. I don't know if you can see her. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. So this is how I'm outside right now, but this is how things look for me during the day. They are not far behind. And at night, this is how my bed looks. Yeah, they all hop up there. I know that's gross and disgusting to many people, but you know what? We created the monster, so we have to kind of accept it. But they, you know, I always say if you don't like dog hair, then you don't want to sit on my couch, because they kind of rule the roost. Anyway, I'm off to work. Cranky Carpooler would love suggestions on getting kids to school, getting them up in the morning, getting them motivated, and not losing your cool about it. So anyway, hope your day starts better than mine.